my friends and fellow VEDSies. So, as you might have noticed, I have a lot of books. This is a bookshelf, this is a bookshelf, and this is a stack of books on top of a bookshelf. Arguably for today, this is the most important. It is my physical TBR, which is to say these are the books that I am anticipating and want to read that I have not currently read. There's quite a few, but the non-physical TBR is somehow much longer. But today this stack is one book shorter because yesterday I read The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich by Dea Muniz. Muniz and I turned out to have something in common regarding this graphic novel. This is their first time publishing a graphic novel that was not originally a webtoon, and this is the first graphic novel that I've ever read. My parents did the 1-2 punch of comics and graphic novels aren't real books, it's only going to slow down your reading level, and comics are for boys and you're a girl. That meant that I didn't get to read comics. Except for cartoon strips, like Calvin and Hobbes, I have so many volumes of, but actual comic books and graphic novels, absolutely not. But people were talking about this a little bit on the sapphic side of Bookstagram, and so I was curious because it looked very cute, and I love sapphic shit. The story follows Lady Camembert, who refuses to marry a man because fuck that, she is gay. But her father is dying and only men can inherit, and so they had to plan where Lady Camembert will disguise herself as Count Camembert and travel to the capital far from where they live and live as a man, trying to be on the down low and inheriting stuff without having to marry some dude. Unfortunately, Cam has a passion for fashion, and so when the Crown Princess Brie announces that she will be hosting a no-furs ball to advocate for animal rights and not using fur in fashion, Cam can't resist showing up. And naturally, Cam and Brie start to develop a very close bond, but as romance starts to blossom, the realization that Count Camembert might not be who everyone thinks he is start to come out into the open, and trouble brews. It is exactly as much of a cheesy, no pun intended, rom-com as you would expect, but the characters are really lovable and engaging, and the amount of angst that is put into it so that there still is a very genuine conflict that ties into real world issues without bogging down the entire story and making it depressing is really well done. I love all of the main cast. Cam and Brie are obviously great. Brie, of course, reminds me of my D&D character Brina on several levels, including the blonde hair, brown eyes thing, the animal rights thing, and the falling asleep on your to-be partner and them just sitting there for an entire night because they didn't want to accidentally wake you when they tried to move thing. But all the side characters are really wonderful too. Lady Ricotta, Lady Gorgonzola, Feta, Cam's maid slash nurse slash parental figure, Gouda the dog. They're all very engaging and entertaining, but they don't take up too much space. They are side characters, and the focus is on our main couple, where it should be. And oh my god, guys, the art is so pretty. Like, look at that. And that. And this one, the fabric in this one is so good. The fabric in all of them is good, but this one. And the colors, it's just so beautiful. And so while I am very much a graphic novel novice, I think that The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich is sweet and funny and tender and touches on real world issues and celebrates queer joy in a way that I really love. And so I wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone who thinks that this might be interesting. All right, my friends and fellow VEDSies, I will see you tomorrow.